Well, the holidays are upon us, and as you might have noticed, the most recent video series has been all about relationships, and there's a reason why. In the holidays, that tends to mean some family time. And coming off of last year's holiday season, well, a lot of us kind of missed that family time, which means there might be new expectations or pressures going into this one. And of course, we know the state of the world around us right now is shifting and yawning open in a different and uncertain way, which increases pressures, expectations, and may, for some of us, leave our nervous systems feeling a little unsettled. So I'd like to take a moment to review some of our core tips and tricks that we've learned this year about how do we help our mind and body calm down in a moment where we're in an interaction with somebody and our little friend Amy the amygdala starts waving those yellow flags, or may even be saying, red flag, we need to get out of here. Remember, she's always trying to keep us safe, and she carries a lot of stuff from our past into the present moment, sometimes when she needs to, and often when she does not. So let's begin our review with my most favorite of all, as I'm sure you've noticed, our CPR for the amygdala exercise. That is our classic havening touch, that nice soothing moving hug, fingertips across the brow or the cheeks, or washing your hands under warm water while playing brain games or singing songs or counting numbers. You can even simply count your breath while continuing to apply the havening touch. And a gentle reminder of what that's doing is creating a specific electrochemical cascade in your brain, which then courses down through your body because it is a system, letting your mind and body know that you are safe in this moment. Now, some quick hacks for CPR for the amygdala. If you're in an interaction with somebody and you start feeling unsteady or emotionally reactive, you can simply do the palm havening and do some gentle breath counts in your mind, or quietly hum a song in your mind. The person that you're speaking with won't know. And a little side note, a lot of the time when people are talking, they're just talking. They're not going to notice if you take a 20-second break from the conversation. And after your 20-second break, if there is a question or something you might have missed, you can say, you know what, could you repeat that for me? I'm not quite sure I caught that. Easy pleasy. The palm havening is just as effective as the arms and the face. Second hack is that sigh breath exercise. This is one of the fastest little exercises that nobody's going to know you're doing. What does it look like? You breathe in through your nose, and then before you exhale, breathe in again. And then long, slow release through your mouth. Repeat again. This quick little hack is inflating all the little air sacs in your lungs and letting go of all of that extra carbon dioxide that you don't need. It's saying to your brain and your body, I have plenty of oxygen so that I can be responsive and present to the present moment. And it actually is slowing your heart rate down, and that has some positive effects on your what's known as your heart rate variability, which is basically your nervous system's ability to go from relaxed to attentive to excited and back to relaxed in a fluid motion as requested by an experience. That little hack, the sigh breath, takes about 30 to 60 seconds, and it's very, very quick. And again, nobody will even know you're doing it. Now, another phenomenal hack is, and this is a great one to practice before you move into an interaction with somebody, is the creating possibilities protocol. What does that look like? Again, if you can, apply that gentle havening touch. And then you're going to be linking into a preferred feeling state that you would like to have more of in a present moment, or that you would like to carry into a moment with you. So if you're going into a conversation with somebody that you know is a dreadful bore, then you might say, what if I was curious? What if I was curious? And those what if questions start to get your brain thinking about the interaction in a different way through bringing on the experience of curiosity. Your brain's going to start searching for other times in your life when you've harnessed that energy. And then you can go, what if, to I can be, if it starts to feel more true, to will I be? Will I be curious in the next 5 minutes? And your brain might go, I can be curious about what's something that boring person's saying. Aha. And then you might even say, you know what? I actually am feeling curiosity right now. I am curious. How cool is that? Another quick hack, takes about 3 minutes to do, super, super easy. Now, in an interaction with somebody, if you start to notice that you have some defensiveness coming up or you're feeling attacked, this is a great little hack that we just practiced last week. It's that table exercise. Somebody's saying something to you, and you're giving yourself the opportunity to imagine that there's a table between you and that person, and that what they're saying is simply data points landing on that table. And that's data that is there for your consideration. It doesn't mean that what they're saying is true. It's simply information that you can circle back and reflect on later. Why is that important? Well, our families have a lot of power over us, especially if we grew up with them, which sometimes that's the meaning of family. These are people we've spent a lot of time in our childhood with. And that means that our brain tends to put on glasses related to the family system we grew up with. And those glasses don't give our brain the space to remember, wait a minute, I'm an adult now. I don't have to behave, think, feel, or act the way I used to. And so when we put that information on the table, it creates space for our thinking brain and our amygdala to step back and say, is this real? Is how I'm responding the way I want to be responding? And if you notice any flags coming up, again, it's a great opportunity to step out and do one of your soothing exercises. Bathroom breaks to calm the nervous system, always a good idea in the holidays. So 4 quick hacks to set you up for success this holiday season. And the last one, I'm actually going to give you 5, is to remember your boundaries. If at any point in time you start to feel like you're being gaslit, you're starting to feel unsteady or unsafe, then that is your cue to make sure that you prioritize yourself first and foremost. You are the most important person in your life, and you are deserving of safety, love, and everything that you could possibly need in the entire world to know that you're okay. So if you start to feel unsteady, take that breath, take a moment and step aside, do the tools, and then you can check back in and see if you want to go back into the interaction. So happy holidays, happy family time, and it's a joy being a part of your journey. I'll see you soon.